Hello everyone, my name is Mianna Leyvas. Today's date is March 16th of 2018. I am again doing a video lab portion of our weekly exercises. For this assignment, it is the second video lab portion of our week 2 exercises. The title is on the dilution and plate counts. So to start off, I have all of the 6 tubes filled up with 2.25 milliliters of distilled water. They are all labeled. And then I also have the 6 Petri dishes already set and ready to go. And I also have the yeast solution already made and ready to be dispersed into the tubes. So I'm going to go ahead and go step by step on what is explained within our lab experiment. Okay, so as I explained, I have the 6 tubes already filled with the 2.25 milliliters of distilled water. So after I have all the water filled, it asks for me to get 0.25 milliliters of the yeast solution, and then I will pour that into the test tube 1, and then from there I will start transferring the solution onto the tubes that will be in the numerical order after that. So to start off, I will go ahead and mix the solution. Make sure that it is all dissolved. Okay. So I have my pipette here. I will be going up to 0.25. And then I will be putting this into the first test tube. Okay, so from there I have the first test tube already filled with the yeast solution. From there it asks for me to, pipette the solution up and down several times to ensure all organisms are rinsed from the pipette into the test tube. So I have a hard time with these because they seem to fall over the place. They're not set correctly within the rack. Okay, so test tube 1 is done. Next, I will get 0.25 milliliters of the first test tube and then transfer it over to the second test tube, and from there continue to do so all the way up to the 6th tube. So I have my first sample. Let me see where the line is at. Okay. Sorry for the noise in the background. Okay, so here's 0.25 of the first solution. I will then drop it into the second solution. Again, swish it up and down to ensure that it is all mixed correctly. Then from here, I will go, let me move this towards the center. I will get 0.25 of the second test tube and then transfer it over to the third. Again, swish it around to ensure that all of the solutions are mixed correctly and thoroughly. Then I will get 0.25 of the third test tube, transfer it over to the fourth, from the fourth, swish it around, okay, and then again 0.25, 0.25 into the fifth. From the fifth, swish around. From here, try to flip it over. .25 from test tube 5 and switch it over to the 6th. Okay. So once I have all of these filled correctly, it then asks, let's see. Okay, so rinse the pipette in distilled water and remove all organisms inside and out. And then it says to pipette 4 drops of the yeast solution into test tube 1. Of the solution in the test tube 1 onto the surface corresponding. Okay, so I'm going to get these test tubes and then get the, I believe it's pronounced agar or agar plates, and I will remove the caps from them. And then I am to let me see. Oops. Okay. So from here, I'm going to go to my first test tube, and I'm to add 4 drops of the solution into the corresponding dish. I will do that for all 6 of the test tubes into their corresponding dishes, again adding only 4 drops. After doing so, I will then close the plates and then swirl the plate gently to spread the solution evenly. And then from there, just clean up. So let me go ahead and give you an example of just one plate, just so you can see. So again, only 4 drops. So here's, let me get it this way. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I close it and then move it around so that the solution is completely covering the again, if it's agar solution that was in the dish. Okay, and then I will continue to do so for the remaining of the 6 dishes. Thank you.